Hey guys, so I am taking a break from renovating my bathroom right now, which is why I'm not on camera. So I'm going to overlay images over this before I post it. And I'm posting it because I sat down to pull an oracle just for fun from the Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And this deck, like I think I mentioned in one of my recent videos, that it's been kind of calling me to it, which sounds crazy, but it has. So I've been using it, and I worked it into at least one of my videos recently, and it's interesting because I'm getting just these repeated messages in my readings, and then now again with the card I pulled, but I'll tell you about it in a minute. And I just feel like these aren't for me. I mean, maybe they are. Maybe I'm in denial. I don't know. But just the messages of like not dimming your light, not hiding who you are, trying to pretend to be somebody you're not, like trying to fit in. None of those things really resonate with me. I mean, anybody who knows me, which is a lot of people watching this, since my channel's so small and I have like no subscribers. Most of anybody I know can testify to that. I'm not one to try to fit in. I'm definitely like, the rebel without a cause, like not following the rules type of person. So that's never been me. So that's why I just wonder why I'm getting this message so hard when really, to be honest, the past 2 years, all I've done is step into who I am even more and, kind of come out in so many ways. So, certainly part of my motivation for doing anything I do is to inspire other people to follow suit. And I guess that's why I just feel like I'm going to get emotional sharing this. So this book is the deck and the book that comes with it are super, I don't know, kind of groundbreaking for somebody who hasn't explored any of these things, like the concept, for example, of Mintok and Starseeds, which I have looked into. I don't like labeling myself. I never have. But certainly that's a concept that resonates with me. When I'm going to get emotional all over again telling this story. But I feel like I need to tell it to someone. I don't know who. Because with the concept of Mintok and Starseeds, right? It's like they're from another planet or another dimension, or I don't know. I mean, you can interpret it however. But basically, I think the idea is that we've lost our planet, and I won't go into it because you can research that if you feel called to. But Mintok and Starseeds feel called to the ocean, to the water. So whatever rabbit hole I got sent down in the first place to look into this, that hit me. The idea of the ocean and feeling home or feeling homesick for a home that you feel like doesn't exist, and then feeling home at the ocean. I'm gonna get emotional again because I have always said that. I mean, I've said that probably to you if you do know me, that the ocean feels like home to me. And the first time I went to the ocean, I was 8 years old, and I remember still, and sometimes still react the same way so many years later. But yeah, I just remember breaking down crying way worse than I am right now because I'm trying to hold it in. But yeah, I just broke down crying because I did feel home. Sorry, And I never felt that before, that feeling. So it is an interesting deck. I would encourage you to research these things, particularly the Mintakan Starseed idea, if you feel called to. Another card I got the other day was Lemuria, which deals with like the concept of creating heaven on earth. And I don't know, just the idea that that's possible on this planet, I guess. I won't go too much into that. And then Imrama, which is a Celtic word about the journey of the soul, and basically not knowing where you're going, but just trusting your soul to find the way, which is very, very resonant to me with my own just kind of concept of what I call following the path. And you'll hear me say that sometimes, being on the path. And like I talk a lot in private and sometimes public on my YouTube about like the difference between knowing the path and following the path, right? Like you can know the path, you can feel called and pulled to where you're supposed to go, but then still deny it and not follow the path for whatever reason. I think that's something that a lot of us, however we identify as starseeds, psychics, mediums, oracles, whatever the case may be, I think that's something that we all kind of struggle with, is having the courage to follow the path, right? And if this doesn't resonate with you and it just sounds like craziness, like that's fine too. But I'm talking to people who do resonate with these concepts of feeling like you don't fit in, feeling like, it's exhausting to try to keep up the facade, I don't know, whatever it is, the game, the act of being one of the normies, or what did I call it? The basics is what I said in one of my more recent videos. So this is the card I pulled. It's the Starseed card, and it asks, what lights you up? So I'm going to read that right now. It says, Starseeds are souls with a double mission: to raise their own consciousness and the consciousness of the planet. They are old souls who have incarnated elsewhere beyond this planet. Many starseeds arrive with a feeling that time is running out and that there is something that they came here to do or create or contribute. If you pulled the card, it is to confirm that you are a starseed and you are being encouraged to answer the call, to follow what lights you up. Once awake, most starseed souls find it hard to have meaningless conversations, jobs, and relationships. They innately know that there is much more to life and feel that there is something more, and get to work. They remain restless until they step into their calling, which is to light up the world with their unique presence. Starseeds are scattered all over the planet, in hospitals and schools, in slums and mansions, on stages and in edit suites, in parks and nightclubs, in taxis and theme parks. Many starseeds spend parts of their lives trying to fit in, or in some form of a spiritual closet. If you are dimming your light to fit in, it is time that you stop and start embracing the unique light that you came here to share, and treat your time on earth like a glorious vacation. So I don't know about all that because it doesn't feel like a vacation to me. I want to go home. But yeah, I don't know, you guys, like, this is just a message that has come up, and I mean, I've lost count. You can go watch. It's been, I don't know, this is the third or fourth time. They're like basically the same messages coming up. And like I said, I just don't feel like it's for me. I don't feel like I'm in the closet. I think I'm pretty open about who I am. And I mean, you know, I've always been open about it with myself at the very least. And at the end of the day, I feel like really we are the only people that we owe our truth to. Like I said, I don't like labeling myself. And I've never felt the need to necessarily advertise and go around bragging about myself or calling attention to myself. So I don't know what that's all about. But I do feel like maybe there is someone that I'm supposed to be pushing this message on, to maybe encourage them to look into these things, to look into the concept of starseeds, and whatever the words that I just threw out at you. I'll try to put them on the screen. I'll put all these cards that I mentioned on the screen, and maybe I can find a link to like a website for this particular deck, because I feel like these are concepts that are important to someone, and I actually have a someone in mind that I might share this with outside of posting this video. All right, so that's really all I have. I just wanted to share that card, share that message, and talk a little bit more about it, because this keeps coming up and I don't know who it's for, but I don't think it's me. I'll see you guys soon with a real reading, I swear. And until then, take care.